I started with the Burlington Food Bank almost like 5.5 years ago or so. And when I first came here to the Burlington Food Bank, we were serving about 12 families a day. It wasn't a lot. We're now up to about 30 to 35. But really what's happened over the last little while is our board has gained a different vision, that it's beyond just serving individual families, but how can we serve beyond that? And how can we have a bigger impact in the city of Burlington, and then going into the town of Oakville, and eventually throughout all of Halton. And so we're really excited that we're able to find space that allows us to do that. Really, we've been taking a look at a number of other food banks and how they've brought super efficiencies into their communities to be able to serve much better. And so we looked at North York Harvest Food Bank. We also looked at Mississauga Food Bank, the region of Waterloo, and a number of others. And they've been able to serve well beyond what they would have been able to do by themselves. And so we started to work on that. We had a conversation with Kerr Street Mission. Gary is here from Kerr Street Mission, and we started talking about what this could look like. And we kind of started talking about this place. And so with some conversations with some other community members, we're really excited knowing that we're going to be working alongside Kerr Street in helping to serve throughout Oakville. And then we have a number of community partners already here in Burlington with the Salvation Army, who are literally down the street about 1 kilometer. And then also with Compass Point, Open Doors at St. Christopher's, and Wellington Square. They're all network affiliates of ours, so we are able to work with them on a really regular basis, and we want to expand that and be able to do even more. Really what happened with COVID was there was actually something positive that came from COVID. Our food security network throughout Burlington and then throughout all of Halton got much stronger at working together. We all communicate much better, and so without that happening, we couldn't get to this place. If we were all on different pages still, we would never be able to serve as a whole community. And the other groups that obviously get us to this place is our incredible volunteers, who we sent them a late email, so only 2 of them showed up. But we have Tawny and Dominique, who are more than just volunteers. They're also ambassadors. One of the greatest things about, you've heard probably throughout COVID about the difficulty of having volunteers and getting those volunteers. Diane is one of our staff members here, and she's our volunteer coordinator, and she's done an incredible job of bringing on new volunteers and keeping them. We've been able to have an incredible retention rate. We haven't really had the turnover that a lot of other organizations have, and a big piece of that goes to Diane. So I just want to thank you, Diane, for all you've done in that. Someone, I think the mayor actually asked me, she said, how big is this place anyways? So it's 12,911 square feet. Not that I've looked at that number too often. And no, we just have this one little section. So from where they've poured to, over to this pillar here is the area that we're going to have. It has 2 dock level doors, which is something that we've dreamed of, as well as a drive-in door. We're already working with some consultants who are going to help us as far as putting in racking, as well as a large cooler and large freezer that'll allow us to have fresh and frozen product to be able to distribute out into the community. This space isn't going to be a place where people come to get food. It's going to be a place that delivers out to agencies so that they can deliver the food to people in their communities, so they don't have to travel halfway across the city to try and get the help that they need. That they can basically stay where they are, and they'll get as much food and at the same quality that at the Burlington Food Bank we've been able to do.